What is up? What is going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate everyone coming on here. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to like. We're gonna do some trades today. Take a look at Bitcoin. What's going on with that? What's up, guys? Forgot to get some water, but it's all good. MJ, what's up, MJ? How you doing, bro? Just testing some things out. We're gonna do a live here as well as on TikTok. I found a way to basically go live on my PC now on TikTok, so should be good. Let's just do this real quick. Settings, right? And we should be able to go. And I'm gonna be doing some live scalp trading too. I got some really good trades recently here, guys. I'm gonna share them with you. And I definitely wanna do more trades as we go. Let's see. Oh, right here. Okay, I got it. I got it, guys. I got it right here. Don't forget to press like. You guys are just new here. There you go. Paid off. Add channel. All right, we should be able to go live now. Let's see. But how are you guys doing today? Welcome to the live. Just testing out the live here on TikTok. Awesome, it's working. Looks good. The music's a little loud. There we go. That should be good. Arshad, what's up, man? What's up, Arshad? How you doing? Is today Bitcoin dump or pump? Today's just flat. I mean, we had a pump here to 104. But we just we've been kind of flat. So we'll see if we hold this weekend. Let's get the TikTok live studio here so we can see the chat. I got my trading here. If you guys want to trade with me, by the way, use the link. We'll do some live trade. I'm gonna show you guys here my trades too here from the last 3 days. You get a big deposit bonus, by the way, which is great. All right, there we go. We got the TikTok chat and YouTube chat. Welcome, guys. Try to find a good trade here today. Let me see if I can find some good coins here that are looking like a good trade setup. I just subscribed to your channel. Wow, really, today? Wow, thank you, bro. Well, how'd you find my channel? How did you find my channel, Arshad? So I'm looking at some coins here. Let's see if we can find some coins that look pretty good here to trade. So these are my trades here from the last 2 days. So today, before the stream, I had this trade. Went super well. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. 13%. And then this trade was a trade I had yesterday on the live stream yesterday, 8%. So we got some good trades. And I'm still on a trade here on a Cardano. I'm up a ton. It's still alive right now. It's big. Yeah, so guys, regarding BitUnix, which is the platform that I'm using, it's KYC free, so you can use it in the United States, anywhere. And it's VPN free too. So you don't need a VPN, it's KYC free, and you'll get a big deposit bonus right there. And you get a trading volume bonus as well. Using my link, of course. And I put in the pin link. Yeah. And what's awesome is, I mean, you can have, depending on coins, you can have up to 125x leverage, which is pretty cool. So these are some of just my trades. You know, throughout my live stream, I'll be giving you guys tips here on how I trade, my strategy. My main focus is wins. You know, you want to focus on the wins, on your consistency. What's up, Wolver? What do you try to get in and out of? So let me see if we can find a, I want to find a good trade setup here. That's another big tip. Never force yourself into a trade. Don't get impatient. Let's take a look at grass. Grass is up a ton here, 21% up. All right, so grass. Let me know if you guys want me to check out any coins. Hi, what's up, Summer? Thank you for coming to the live stream. For value, Gary, what's up, bro? I've been pretty good. I've been live for like 5 minutes. We're just looking at the markets here, trying to find a coin to trade. I'm doing great, Eric. How about you, bro? Let me know how you guys are doing, what you guys are buying. I want to take a look at Dark, because Dark is usually a coin that dumps, but is up 10% today. We'll see if we can find a good short on this. Man, this thing's been riding the 21 moving average. I mean, this thing has been, and we're at it right now. 21. It's kind of like an asymmetrical triangle. So, kind of hard to trade this coin. Looks like it's gonna just be flat here. Summer BTC. Go follow Summer, guys. She makes great content as well. Take a look at Mask. Don't forget to like, by the way. Mask has been pretty well here. I mean, this coin's been up a ton. No, I haven't been buying Tesla. How about you? Have you been buying Tesla? I'm bullish on Zeus. I think Zeus is a bullish meme coin. Again, you don't want to have a you know, your majority of your portfolio in it, but I think it's a good coin to DCA. Not financial advice, of course. Take a look at LPT. We're just looking through some coins, trying to find some good setups. Any good trades? I mean, this coin right here, maybe we can get along here. Or not. This is a sharp write down. And again, if you guys want to trade with me, use the link. You get BitUnex. You get a big deposit bonus right here. And it's KYC free, VPN free. I think it's just because we're heading into the weekend and the market is kind of flat. So this is a trade I still have up right here. It's Cardano. We're up a pretty good amount. If you see right here on the, you can see my trade is right here. This is why I like BitUnix, because it's super simple. You can scroll your TP, right? Boom, your take profit. Oh, did I put it? Oh, thank God I didn't put it. Or you could put your SL down there, and it's like there. Let me take it out though. So I'm still up here. I mean, honestly, 63 cents Cardano. I'm gonna be holding this. What's up, Rams and Boss? What's up, guys? Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. PNL. This is, look, these are some of my trades right here. This is my #1 tip for trading, guys. So many people focus on PNL. That's not what you want to do. You want to focus on wins and losses, right? On consistency. So you focus on getting consistent, then you can add more money. You'll increase your PNL. But that's how people blow out their account. They just focus on PNL. Then they try to revenge trade. You gotta focus on consistency. Like I'm trading with $5-10, right? With higher leverage, you know, like 20x around there. But my focus is getting consistent, getting winning trades. Pudgy Penguins, Pengu, right? I think that's the coin. Thank you guys for the likes. Don't forget to like. So Cardano doing pretty well. Let's see some other volatile. I want to see some volatile coins here that we can trade. We can scalp trade. What's up, Jay? Yeah, for me it is. I think Cardano's a long-term hold. Not past this bull market though. Let's take a look at Dia. Doge. This coin looks like it could be a good long here. What about Mass Coin? Take a look at Mass Coin. Don't forget, guys, to comment your favorite coins. I'll be taking a look at them, giving you guys here analysis on all of them. So Mass Coin took a huge dump here. I mean, it kind of came out in the wrong time when the market was starting to come down, so not the best time to come out. And we had a, you know, this could be a double bottom, so this might be the bottom here, but for this to flip bullish, we need to kind of have like an inverted head and shoulder. So we have the head, we have the second shoulder, and then we can start this new ascending channel, this nice uptrend here. That's what I see for Mass Coin. Until then, it's bearish. This is you know, I just can't lie to you. This is a bearish chart. We're still in this mega downtrend. So, it's my honest opinion. Thank you guys for the likes too, by the way, on YouTube and TikTok. Our crypto market's open 24/7, so when is it most volatile? Yeah, so crypto market's open 24/7, but I don't recommend trading in the weekend. This is why we're starting to get flat here, because it's less volatile. So yeah, after the market closes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, super flat and very unpredictable to trade. But then it's more volatile on Monday through Friday, basically during like the stock market times. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think Bitcoin is gonna pump today. If so, it'll probably pump on Sunday night or dump. You know, I gave you guys my Bitcoin analysis, and if on the daily, right, we basically, if we can confirm this head and shoulders, right, our next target for Bitcoin, 97, 95 to the downside. So far we've been reversing, coming back up here, which is good. We just gotta see if we can hold this 100k level. Pengu, Caspa price prediction. I got you guys. I'll check out your coins. Just don't forget to like. That's all I ask. And if you guys want to trade with my platform, the link is in the bio. You get a big deposit bonus. So Pengu did have a nice bounce here. It's just coming down. It's pulling back here to put in a higher high, a higher low. Could this be it? Maybe. But I believe we can still come down to here, to be honest. Depending if Bitcoin goes into the 90s. If it goes into the 90s, Pengu will probably dump down here. If not, we'll build a bottom right there. But either way, pretty good. Pretty good chart. Thank you guys for the follows. Let's try to find a trade here that we can get into. Honestly, if this pumps here, I might short this, but that's the key thing, right? When is it gonna pump? I'm trying to find other coins. SOAP. Yeah, let's take a look at SOAP. I got some good trades on this coin, so we'll see how it's doing right now. All right, might be like in kind of like a bull flag. So might be a good coin to put in the long here, depending on what it does. Obviously, there's a lot of resistance up here. You can even see my trade here before the stream, or right here. It shows my previous trades. I shorted up here, took profits here, or basically got out right there. And that's my main thing, guys. Like, my main tip with trading is you want to focus on the consistency, not on the P&L, not on the leverage, not on the all these other things that these people focus on. We are in this uptrend here. And we're bouncing off that 21. So can you do whiff and LDO, please? Yeah, let's do whiff. Take a look at whiff. Trying to find a better chart for whiff. Yeah, here on Gate.io, we should find a better chart. There we go. Add it to my meme coins playlist. All right, I mean, whiff basically had a bullish bounce, but it clearly got rejected right here at its previous support. So I mean, this was an easy short. This would have been a great easy short right here. You can see it's pulling back here. And if we can put in a higher low, potentially right here or even lower, we'll continue this uptrend. And in long term, it is bullish. So I think WIF is definitely a coin worth buying if you're bullish on meme coins going forward. Because I believe usually when we pump back up, we don't break this on the first attempt. We usually pull back and then break it on the second attempt. So I do like WIF. Kind of in this pendant here. Well, right now I'm looking for a scalp trade, but I swing trade as well. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. I'm trading on BitUnix. They're a non-KYC VPN-free platform. Basically, what that means is that you can trade anywhere in the world, New York, anywhere in the world. And if you use my link in the link bio, you get a big deposit bonus depending how much you put, plus a trading bonus. Only using my link. Okay, only use my link, and it ends June 11th. So you can see right here, it ends June 11th. So definitely check that out. I mean, I should have put a long on this coin. Damn. It's probably gonna pump now. Hype. I heard a lot of good things about Hype. I think it might be one of the, you know, a huge DeFi play. Hyperliquid. And it's a newer coin too, right? So it's going to experience its first bull market. I just haven't really looked into it. Hype? I don't know. I feel like Sui's probably the next Solana. Alright, let's try to find some other coin. Is there any volatile coins out there? Mask is kind of volatile. If you're bullish on Sui, look into Cetus. I think Cetus has came down a lot. Ashard, what do you mean give me one signal? What do you mean by that? For what? A signal for what? Bro, what do you think? Bitcoin dominance drops. In the alt rally, they're lagging so behind. So let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. This is a very important chart. Look, but before that, I know a lot of people focus on Bitcoin dominance. You also got to focus on this chart, the ETH BTC chart. The reason why is because you can see right here, Ethereum versus Bitcoin, right? We came down here to 2019 levels, so we had a huge bounce. And I believe this is the bottom. I believe this is the bottom, which means that even if we have pullbacks here, we're going to be in this long-term uptrend for Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. So that's a good sign. Usually this happens, usually this bottoms before the Bitcoin dominance, which I'm about to show you right here, tops. Which you can see that this has just been in this mega uptrend since 2022. And I believe this uptrend will end possibly this year. I believe we will top out for Bitcoin dominance this year. So if we're looking at this, guys, I mean, look, I don't think we're gonna go higher than our 2021 levels, which we hit. I mean, we hit 74%, 72%. Right now, around 64. So we might come up a little higher, 68, whatever. Then I'll give you, look, this is a signal. Once we get at least 2 red candles that engulf the previous candle, then that's a confirmation of a top. Like, for example, right here we got two red candles, but it didn't engulf the previous candle. You see that? Same thing right here, right? 2 red candles, but it didn't engulf this candle. We were still in this uptrend. You see that? So once we get 2 red candles, let's say we get, you know, we have a big pump, we get 2 red candles, and then they engulfs the previous candle, then yeah, I believe the top will be in on the monthly. So that's my signal to you guys. And this is another big thing too. People think about Bitcoin dominance coming down. They think Bitcoin comes down. That's not true. Bitcoin will keep going up. I can show you so many examples here where Bitcoin dominance was dropping and Bitcoin kept going up. Like right here. This is when Bitcoin topped, and you can see how much it dumped here. And this is when it topped here in April. Yeah. What I think Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin's obviously going to have a massive pump to 120K, 150K. That's probably going to pump the main question is, at what price will Bitcoin be for when this tops out? I think it could be 120K to 150K, anywhere between those levels. Maybe 150K, I don't know. Arshad, welcome. I mean, join my free Telegram. If you're new to crypto, join my free Telegram. It's 100% for free. I'm gonna start doing more trades, posting more trades on there. I've been getting into trading a lot recently, so join the free Telegram. Thank you guys for the likes. So these are my past 2 trades. This was one today. We got 13% right here. This is a trade from last night's stream, 8%. And I'm currently in the trade right now on Cardano that's up like 20% around there. No, not next month, Raw. Not next month. All right, let's see here. You are? Oh, that's great, bro. Again, if you got any questions, just let me know. When you guys are trading, focus on consistency, focus on winning trades, risk management, good setups. Don't focus on revenge trading. Don't focus on P&L, which all these guys just think about. They just think about P&L. You want to focus on getting consistent, right? Out of 10 trades, how many did you win? I don't care if it's 4%, 8%, whatever. We're going to see. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. I believe we will. But the thing is, not all altcoins will go to all-time highs. So don't expect all the altcoins that are up right now to go past its all-time highs and higher. So that's why You guys got to be researching and in the right coins based on the good charts and the good fundamentals. We have a massive dump here. I might long this. We can come down here to the 21. So I'm looking at the 30-minute. We got 8 minutes left on the 30-minute. I kind of want to see what we do here. Oh, we got 45 people. Let's go. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it. Can you analyze Solana chart? Sure, we'll take a look at Solana. Take a look at the weekly here. Kind of see we had kind of had a bear flag here. The key thing here for Solana is putting in a higher low, right? And creating this new ascending channel, continue to the upside, so eventually break its all-time highs, which I believe we will put in here. Maybe we might come down to 135, 130 Solana if Bitcoin drops to the 90s. But long term, I think Solana is a good coin to buy the dip on. It's a super strong chart. I mean, look, based on Fibonacci, you can see right here, we basically haven't closed below that 0.23. I mean, since back last year in March, we were under that 0.23. And my price prediction, I'm going to give you guys price predictions on your coins. For Solana, 680 to 1,000. That's my price prediction. Yeah. Arshad, what do you mean? Can you buy mass coin? What do you mean by that? If you believe in the project, then yeah. Yeah, for this cycle, Raw. For this cycle. Just looking here at mass coin. Trying to see if any good trade setups are here for a scalp trade. I'm using 20x, by the way. If you guys want to join my trading crypto community, join my free Telegram. If you're on TikTok, just message me. I'll send you the link. For Mask, I mean, Mask is a new... Mask literally came out this year in February when the market was coming down, so... if base does really well, then I believe Mask will break its all-time high and recover. Letty, thank you. Thank you for the dino. Let me know if there's any coins you guys want me to check out. Just kind of waiting for this 30-minute close. Wow, thank you. Shout out to Letty. Thank you for all the dinos. Appreciate it. Algorand. Oh, let me see here. This coin, I might put in the trade here before we look at Algo. And shout out to Letty for all the tiny dinos. It's like my favorite gift. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Let's see here. Welcome. Bro, your analysis and trading is sick. How can I get as good as you? What do you recommend? Rod, first of all, thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I learned by myself, but it took years. I honestly recommend just getting a trading platform like this and using low amounts of money. Right, like $5, $10, because you're not gonna learn until you actually do it. You can watch videos, you can watch, you know, all these things, but until you actually practice it, that'll be when you learn, by doing it. With what Fibonacci curve? What do you mean the Fibonacci curve? Yeah, consistency is key. Let's take a look at Algorand since Mass has just been doing whatever. So look, I like Algorand. I think it's a good coin based on the chart. Since 2023, we've been in this nice uptrend. We've been putting higher highs, higher lows. As long as we hold this higher low right here, and we possibly bottom here, create a floor, we should be good. The fact that it had this really beautiful bounce here is a very bullish sign that this coin is changing momentum, and most likely will start to move up heavy as we get closer to altcoin season. So I do like Algorand. It was around, actually, you can see how accurate my Fibonacci levels are, where we basically rejected that 0.5. Look, you see all these wicks here on the monthly? We just boom, boom, right to the T, right? Look at that. It just shows you right here, and then we come down here, we can't hold the 618, and now we're trying to make that 0.70 as support. So if we put in a higher low here, we should be good for Algorand. You just can't have a massive dump and dump down there if Bitcoin goes to the 90s or something. Let's clear W formation. Yeah, I believe so. Is it normal for Bitcoin to be pumping and alts lagging behind at this stage of the cycle? I do. I think it's normal, because each cycle is a little bit different, but it's still similar, right? It rhymes. It's not exactly the same. And last cycle, you know, Bitcoin was pumping. I mean, when Bitcoin was pumping right here, a lot of altcoins were still down a ton. And I feel like this bull market, it's the same thing. It's just longer. So this time frame where Bitcoin is pumping, it's lasting longer than last bull market, and even the one before that, right, where Bitcoin was pumping, and then altcoins started pumping faster, right, in 2017, and in 2021 it took a little longer for altcoins to start moving with Bitcoin, and now you can see that it's taking a lot longer. It's a much more mature bull market. We have a lot more smart money. Bitcoin is kind of it's kind of divided itself from the market because it, you know, has the ETFs. It's been a lot of the big institutions are focusing on it, you know, the gov and all that. So that's the main reason too. It's basically the gateway for the institutions and all these big players and smart money to come into crypto first. So I do think we're gonna have a crazy altcoin season. The thing is that no one tells you guys is that not all altcoins will survive. And that's the thing that you guys need to realize. Your number one thing should be looking at the charts, researching and investing in the altcoins that you believe will survive and go past all-time highs. Yeah, I am on a trade. I'm on a Cardano trade right here. I'll show you guys my Cardano trade I took I actually took it in last night's stream. So it's a 5x trade. You can actually see it right here on the 30-minute. So wherever I put in the trade, it shows it right here. So I put it in around 63 cents. Right, and look, I'm planning to, this is a swing trade right here. It's a 5x trade, it's a swing trade. I'm planning to hold this long term for Cardano. If this was a scalp trade, I probably would have came out right here. I would have probably taken profits, but obviously that would have been higher leverage. This is 5x. So I'm long term on Cardano, and I'm probably going to keep this trade maybe to $1. You've been getting wrecked with Cosmos coins. I do have Cosmos and some of their coins, but I didn't go like, you know, all into them, thank God, because they've been doing horrible. But yeah, hopefully Cosmo is one of those coins that do recover. But as of right now, it hasn't been really showing any good signs, right? Sailors should cop some alts. I know, right? I don't think, even if he does, I don't think Sailor will ever promote alts or like say that he bought altcoins, because it's just part about his branding. His marketing is just about Bitcoin. So since 2019. So let's try to find some other coins here that are looking good to trade. I agree, Raw. I agree. Alts are really where the life-changing money is in. That's why I get annoyed to, you know, with all these guys that just say buy Bitcoin, or, you know, just hold 3 coins, Ethereum, Bitcoin. There's only one coin, Bitcoin. Like, I get it, Bitcoin, it really is different from other altcoins, but you're not gonna get rich off Bitcoin. You know what I mean? But I still recommend. I think everyone's goal, if you're watching this, everyone's goal should be to have at least one Bitcoin. And the way you do that is through alts. You do that through alts. Plenty of people use the strategy where they invest into alts, get some crazy X's on them, take profits at the right time, and then the next bear market, they have enough to buy one Bitcoin. So what's up, D? What's up? Yeah, the institutions, I mean, they're, you know, they just want to have the safest play. So Bitcoin is going to be the number one choice first. But I believe eventually they'll go into, you know, Ethereum hard, Solana, and then eventually they're probably gonna create a meme coin ETF. You know, once Dogecoin's ETF comes out, bonk, you know, it's all in the works. For me, ADA has the most potential. Yeah, I like ADA. I like Cardano long term. Has a great chart, and it might in the long run it might be Solana or even Ethereum. We'll see. But I do like Cardano. Farcoin ETF. I still don't even know what Farcoin is about. I think it's like an AI bot or something. I don't even know. But yeah. Thank you, Summer. Yeah, just the market. Let's take a look at Pengu. You guys are asking for Pengu. Let's take a look at it. What project do you think will surprise people with big gains? Gav's dad, thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts. Shouts to Gav's dad. Always sends gifts in the live stream. And with a great question too, which project do I think will surprise people with big gains? Honestly, I'd probably say Caspa. I think Caspa is very underrated. And once it really ticks off, I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. And it's one of my top coins in my portfolio, to be honest. And not Casper, Caspa with a K. So I think Caspa is going to surprise a lot of people with big. I mean, it did. It came out of nowhere in the bear market and surprised a lot of people with big gains then. And then it's just a very underrated coin. Not a lot of people talk about it because it was a fair launch. And you guys know what fair launch is. It's hard for them to get listed on exchanges because, you know, they don't have a team, you know, a team that's willing to give the exchange a portion and all that. You know what I mean? So that's why it hasn't been listed on Coinbase yet. But once Caspa gets listed on Coinbase, which I believe will be eventually, then I think it can have those big gains. Where do you think Injective will go? INJ. Take a look at Injective here. Skate. Injective looks pretty good. I like that on this drop where we're bouncing off here. Off that 0.38. And it was its previous lot of resistance here for a couple months. Now for where it can go here based on price prediction, 59 to 88 could be the top, which we almost hit 59 here. We were pretty close, but 59 to 88, and then the 618 brings us to 174. So these are my targets based on Fibonacci that I believe Injective can come up to. This is obviously this being the most bullish price for Injective, but 59 to 88 could definitely be the top, depending on where we are in the market, of course. What I think about XRP? I'm bullish on XRP. It's one of my biggest holdings, so that should tell you a lot. But you know, my average price for XRP is around 70 cents. I've been buying a ton here. You know, I bought over $1 and I bought under $1, and my average is around like 75, 70 cents. And I'm up a ton. I haven't really taken profits yet. XRP has been basically building support at its previous all-time high. We can definitely revisit 150, which is that 0.23. And even if we do, we're still bullish, because if you put in the higher low right there, we can still, you know, move up to $5 plus. So, and I mean, for some targets here for XRP based on my Fibonacci, $8, to 12, the more realistic top. And then the 618 brings us to 27, 28. And the reason why people say $100 XRP, you know, those crazy price points, is because based on its utility, if it really gets accepted and it does what it's meant to do, then based on the math, it will hit those big price points, right? With basically a ton of volume of money in the world assessing XRP. That's why they see all those big price points. Caspa, Algorand. To be honest, man, I'll probably say Caspa. I know Algorand has a bullish, has a pretty good chart, but the reason why I picked Caspa over Algorand, well, you look at Caspa's chart, obviously since it came out, I mean, this coin has just been blasting off, right? But I'm just more bullish on the coin fundamentally. I think it's a very underrated coin. It's a proof of work. There's not a lot of proof of work coins out there. We have Litecoin, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and we have Caspa, which is the new coin on the block. It's going to be its first bull market. That's another big thing. It's not really listed on these, you know, Coinbase yet and some other exchanges. It had a fair launch. The tokenomics is very good. It's not an inflationary based coin. So smart contracts are going to come. And that's the thing, it's scalable, right? It uses this thing called proof DAG, which makes it scalable for a proof of work coin. And I believe once smart contracts come, which is very soon, and it gets listed on Coinbase or some other big exchanges, then I think Caspa will have a huge explosion. If that doesn't happen, and we get, you know, through altcoin season, I believe Caspa might go to $1 around there. You know, worst case scenario. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for the follows, the hearts. You guys have been killing it today. Appreciate all the hearts and things. Let me move this down here. All right, let's see here. We haven't put in the trade yet, but that's fine. Again, never get impatient, guys, and force yourself into a trade. #1 rule in trading. And especially when we're going into the weekend, it's less volatile, less, you know, more unpredictable. Less unpredictable, I mean. Well, less predictable. Okay, so human is moving. Let's check out human. Check out this coin. Yeah, I think XLM will go over $1. I'm bullish on XLM. HBAR. So on this dip, guys, I share in the Telegram, my free Telegram, my free alerts channel, what coins I buy on the dip. I bought HBAR, Cardano, some Caspa, Dogecoin. Alright, so this coin is moving up pretty good. And this is the great thing about BitUnix too, is like whatever I do on one chart, it will show the drawings in the other chart, right? So right here, I'm drawing on this chart, you see, and it's showing it on the other chart. So it's a great feature. And again, if you guys want to join BitUnix, You can join using my link in the bio. You get a big deposit bonus. Kind of curious to see what this coin does. What I think about Superverse, I'm bullish on Superverse. I'm bullish on crypto gaming. I just think that crypto gaming is going to be one of those things where it's going to start to do well a little later in the bull market, like it was back then, right? It might take a little bit. But I'm bullish on Super, Beam, IMX. So I didn't have a big crypto gaming portfolio. And on this drop, the previous drops, I've been adding more to my crypto gaming portfolio, which I hold Gala, IMX, Beam, and Superverse at the moment. So and that's the thing too. If you're investing in crypto gaming, what you got to understand is that if you want a safer coin within crypto gaming, which is already super risky, look into crypto gaming coins that are not based on one game. So Beam, Superverse, Gala. If you want to get more riskier, if you want more risk reward, right? I mean, reward to your risk, then you can look at coins that are based on the game, like Illuvium. I don't know, some other coins out there that are based on the sandbox, I would say, Mana. But those coins are super risky, because if the platform does horrible, well, guess, I mean, their coin is gonna take a hit and probably go to zero. So yeah, IMX, yeah. No, I don't know what happened to Mask. I think it just had a dump. Haven't really looked into XYO. I used to have it, but I know a lot of people are bullish on it. Just looking at try to find a good trade here. Let's see if we could get a nice pump here. We could put in a short. Yo, I got the 5 minute, 1 minute, and here I got 30 minute. And what I like to do is I like to go in the higher time frame, like the 30 minute, maybe 15 or even an hour. I like to put in here my, order blocks, big point of control levels. And then I like to look at the price action. I have the 21 MA, I have the stochastics. Sometimes I might add the Keltner bands, but that's what's great about BitUnix. You can add up to 16 windows, and it could either be the same coin. Like I could add Bitcoin here and kind of see what Bitcoin's doing. It's just, it gives you, the more weapons you have, the more power you will for your trade. So if you guys want to trade with me, check it out. The link will be in the bio. BitUnix, you basically get free money if you use my link, because you get a big deposit bonus. It ends June 11th, so definitely check it out. And thank you guys for the follows. I just want to see make a major move here. Maybe we can short this coin. We might come up here to our previous top here on earlier today. So let's see what it does. Yeah, that's the thing too. I'm a big sweat. Like, I have a swing trade right now on Cardano, so I don't scalp trade all the time. But when I do swing trade though, I instead of having 5 minute, 1 minute, 30 minute, I'll have the daily, the weekly, maybe the monthly, right? The 4 hour as well. So it's completely different for swing trading for me, and I use a less leverage, lower leverage. Yeah, I agree. Fair value. Oh, we're pumping. We're pumping. Look at that. We're pumping here. I'm just kind of scared if we break through our previous high here. We'll see. Hopefully I don't get liquidated here on the live stream. But if I see some bullish price action, I'm definitely gonna move this up. Still think Bitcoin going to dip into the... Yeah, I think Bitcoin can still dip into the 90s. I still think we can. Well, it's a if this then that situation. So if we get a close in the 100K level, then I think we'll go into the 90s. But I don't think it'll be a sharp drop. I think we'll slowly go into the 90s. First target, 95K. And then the second, if we lose that, 90, 93, 92. My highest leverage, man, it was probably like a year ago or something. I think I used like 80x. And I think it was like over 400, 500 around there. But it was a scalp trade, so it was in and out. But yeah, my biggest thing to you guys that are starting to trade, focus on the wins. Focus on the winning trades, right? These are my trades right here from yesterday, 13%. Don't focus on the P&L and how much you make and things like that. Focus on if you put in 10 trades, how much of those 10 trades did you win? Did you win 5, 7, 8, 10? Because if you only won 3 out of 10, you should not be increasing your trade for a higher P&L, and you should not be increasing your leverage, right? So definitely focus on your wins and have a good reason for each trade. Don't just get into a trade for no reason. And be patient too. Honestly, I gotta look into that. I gotta see, because I'm new to this platform for about 2 weeks now, so I haven't looked into a trailing stop loss yet. But I got it because it's different from my last platform. But yeah. Draggy says, if you have $300, what leverage would you recommend? So me personally, so let's say I had 300 bucks. It depends what you want to do. If you want to scalp trade like me, I'd probably use 20x, 20, 30x. But you want to be in and out of trades. Like, you don't want to be holding a trade overnight. If you're going to be swing trading, which I recommend at first. If you're a beginner, I recommend swing trading. It's much more, you're much more relaxed, because you should use 10x lower leverage. So 10x, 5x. I use 5x. I'm on a swing trade right now for Cardano on a 5x long that I put in yesterday. And I'm up like 15-20%. So it depends if you want to swing trade or scalp trade. if you do swing trade, 10x, try to do, you know, try to start at 10x lower, 5x, and don't use, you know, a huge part of your portfolio. Right in the beginning, use 10 to $5. After you get consistent with the wins, then you increase your 10 to $5 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50. So that's my biggest tip. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another great point too, guys. Make sure you're on isolated. You can see right here. I don't know if you can see it. But I'm actually on cross right now. Let me change to isolated. All right, because I have an open position. Let me take it out. But you want to be on isolated, because if you're on cross, it's basically gonna use your whole balance. So if you get a bad trade and you don't have a good stop loss and it keeps going down and down, you can lose your whole balance. Yeah, so I mean, depending on a swing and scalp trading is probably like, it could be a couple seconds to a minute to 5 minutes, depending on the trade setup. And then swing trading could be a couple days to maybe a week, depending on the market and your targets. So yeah. So let's see here. Man, did we actually hit the target? Let's see if we hold this previous low here. Fair Valley says, high leverage, extremely tight stop loss above whatever the liquidation price is. Lower leverage, wider stop loss. Yeah, definitely agree. You definitely want to be, you want to have a tighter stop loss when you're using higher leverage. Yeah, exactly. Pay attention to the liquidation price, which it should tell you in red. It should say estimated liquidation price. KSI was live on TikTok last night. 46 people. Wow. That's insane. You got 9K in gifts. That's crazy. I mean, he is a big person. A very famous person, so I'm not that surprised. But I'm definitely gonna do a trading live stream like this during the week when the market is up, because then the market will be more volatile. Yes, the classic KSI. That's funny. Oh man, that looks really bad. Is there any coins pumping right now? Let's see. Let's take a look at Farcoin. Coin is dumping. Let it dump to 25. Man, I think we can hold this 5-minute here on the 21. We should be good here for a long. We'll probably start to move up here. I made some decent money at Farcoin. Really? Nice. Well, around what price did you get it? Miss Poshi, I'm doing great. How about you? My opinion, trading short term is better than long hold, but only if you know how to trade. Yeah, I agree. I think short term is better. 58 cents. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it went up. How much? What price did Farcoin went up to? You sold the top? Wow. That's awesome. Congrats to Heather. She bought Farcoin at 58 cents, sold the top. What was the top that you sold at? I haven't really, I mean, let me check right here. Maybe I can see. Oh, so it was about $1. I mean, this is on the 30 minutes, so probably not $1. Probably higher than that. Steve, what's up, Steve? How you been, bro? Thanks for coming to the live stream. Solana. May 22nd. Okay. Yeah, because I was only looking at June here. Thank you for the heart, Steve. Shout out to Steve. As soon as I heard about Farcoin, I should have aped in. It's always the most ridiculous thing that pops off. I know, right? It's crazy. Because I heard about it too, and then it just went, you know, you have a small time to buy it, and then it just went crazy. But at least you didn't buy the top, right? At least you didn't ape in the top or FOMO in at the top, so it did dump down a lot with the market. And that's why I think with this dump, I think this is a good time to invest in coins that you believe will recover. So yeah, starts off as a rumor. Yeah. No way, something like that actually goes parabolic. My famous last words. And I still don't know what Farcoin is about. I think it's something related to AI. Is it like a AI? Yeah, we're dumping now. Nice. We lost that 21 MA right here on the 5-minute. We're definitely gonna dump now. Watch. Yep, I told you guys. Look at that. I'm probably gonna come in here for a long, just to get a trade in the live stream, right? I want to see it dump more. Dump more. I should have probably longed right there, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we actually came here. We filled a gap here a little bit. But let's see if we can come down here to this level. This is why I like BitUnix a lot, because whatever you do right here, whatever you do on one chart, it'll sync up with the other charts. And let me know too, guys. Do you guys want me to make a video on how to set up your BitUnix layout? I'll make a video on that if you guys want me to. If you want to get BitUnix, check out my link in the bio. Oh, not yet. I'm trading Farcoin. I don't know how much I'm up on it, but I'm up a little bit. All right, we got out the trade. Let me refresh. I want to see how much I made on the trade. How much percentage? Probably should have stayed in more a little bit, but I think it was 97 and something. See, good thing I got out the trade. I would have probably turned negative right there. Let me see. Try to refresh my positions. I'll show you here my positions from yesterday. Position history. Doesn't even show it. But this one was yesterday here. We got in the stream 13%. Great trade right there. This is another one, 8%. This is actually a losing trade. Pry. And I'm only in one trade right now on a swing trade on Cardano. I got it around 63, 62 cents last night's stream. Yes, thank God. Look, see right there? Thank God I got out of that trade right there. Because we dumped harder. But you see, what made me get out of that trade was the 1 minute. Seeing the price action right there on the 1 minute. I saw it was weakening. I was getting weakened right there, and good thing I got out. I might come into a long here again. Come down here to this level. Let's see if we can come down here to this level. And sorry guys if I'm not reading the chat. I've just been focusing on the charts here. But if you guys want me to make a video, if you guys use my link, want me to make a video on my layout, because I have the 30-minute here. And I could also show you how to make it so all your drawings, whatever you do on one chart, syncs up with the rest. Yeah, a win is a win. Yep. I'm gonna see how much I made. I know it wasn't a lot. I just gotta refresh the position history here. Doesn't even show it. It's weird. Because I was in a trade. Oh well, maybe it'll show up later. Maybe it's refreshing. Damn, I should have longed it. I should have longed it right there. But it's all good. But yeah, guys, it's getting a little too late. I've been live for about an hour plus. I'll be live again this weekend, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But I just want to thank all of you guys for being on here. Thank you all for the nice gifts. And sorry if I didn't catch any coins. I'll be live again tomorrow. So making $2 in trades is crazy. I want to say it's crazy. I would say not focusing on consistency is crazy. How about that? Right? That's the thing. People judge people trading based on the P&L because they focus on the P&L. They focus on the profits, and then they later blow out their accounts because then they're revenge trading and doing all these things. You know what I mean? When you focus on consistency, when you focus on getting, 8 trades wins out of 10 versus 3 out of 10, then you can later add more to your trades and get a bigger P&L. But hey, that's how some people think. They think about P&L. But yeah, that's it, guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Catch you in the next one. Peace.